I hate credit cards. I hate it because it's a setup, and you would never, you would never see me get no credit card. Put no, no. I already got to pay school loans. I already got to pay them back. I'm not getting no more credit. Nothing. Like I'm not playing these games with the government.
What up though? It's your boy Danye BC2, and today we have a reaction video to a lady on TikTok who basically is explaining why everybody's broke today. So we need to break this down, figure this out, and you already know we're gonna give our opinion. So let's get right into it.
I'm literally broke. I don't have no money saved in my bank account. I'm young and I cannot buy a house because I don't make enough money. I don't make enough money to buy a house. And I'm super broke. I don't have no money saved and I work paycheck to pay my rent. This is what people are saying on the internet. Okay, they're talking about how they don't have no money. Like it's so many young people who don't have no money, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because we're overspending on other things. We're overspending. We're overdoing it. A lot of us is going out on trips, buying a lot of food, eating takeout all the time, paying for things that we should not be paying for, doing too much all the time. Like what happened to us? Like treating ourselves every blue moon. Like treating ourselves has become a thing every single day. Every
So first, I want to actually do a little disagreement because I truly don't believe that most people nowadays are just throwing their money away. I don't feel that way. I feel like we're living in a time now where everything is inflated, and just a regular paying job has you living paycheck to paycheck regardless. So I think people that make $20 an hour and anything lower than that, especially if they have a car payment, if they have rent, insurance, food, any other little things that come up, of course we already know, parking tickets and just different things like that. It does add up, and it adds up very quick if you're not making that much money. So I will not sit here and say everybody's just recklessly spending. What I will say is we need to start moving differently because we are living in a more difficult time. So it might be time to move back in with your parents. And I used to say move out, do these things years ago, because I think years ago it was a little easier to save your money. But now I advocate for the people that are younger, especially say under 28 years old, go move back in with your parents. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about the narrative it looks like. If you're not making a boatload of money, this might be the best move because it'll save you $1,200 a month, which then you can put toward investing, putting up for the future. I also believe that stop buying these cars. Stop buying cars that you're financing out for $400 a month, $600 a month on top of insurance. You can't get ahead. It's impossible. So you have to stay down. That's the rule. That's the first rule. If you truly want to get ahead and you want to stop crying about how broke you are, limit as much bills as possible.
every single day, young people are wanting to treat themselves with something, and that's the problem. We're overspending, boo. You're overspending. That's what it is. A lot of times, it's not people's rent. We're overspending. We're seeing the amount. We're paying the bills, and then we're like, oh, this leftover money, I could use it for something instead of saving. I seen this video. The girl was talking about how she don't have no money saved in her bank account, but some change. And she showed her bank account, and then she has a credit card, $5,000 in debt off of a credit.
I see this too often. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. A lot of people don't got money saved. And for my women out there, I know y'all are struggling as well. Y'all go to work, y'all pay bills, y'all buy yourselves. I seen this too much. And I'm going to be honest, it might be time to come home. It might be time to come back home. Listen, we got to start working together. I'm going to be honest. Some of you people out there, y'all are very stubborn. Y'all leave in relationships whenever things get hard, but you're starting to see that we might need each other. Two incomes is better than one. At the end of the day, two incomes living under one roof might be better than one. So it might be time to feel like you're settling. It might be time to get married and really double down to get things done. But I ain't just saying get married just to make things easier. But of course, you got to find the right woman. But we don't got to go through all that. But like I'm saying, it might be time for my ladies out there to start getting back with these men. And then she talks about a credit card. If I feel you shouldn't have a credit card. especially if you're younger. If you are younger, I believe you do not need a credit card, especially if you're broke. People be broke talking about they need a credit card to build their credit. The hell are you going to get with no money? You don't have no money. And the more you start paying into that credit card, you're just going to get in more debt, paying 20% interest, so you'll never get ahead. And then you might mess around, and let's say you do have decent credit and you get a car. Now you're $20,000 in a hole. There's nothing good with getting a credit card and getting all these things with no money. So fall back off the credit cards.
Credit card. I don't even know how is that possible. Like, and she was young. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I would never. I hate credit cards. I hate it because it's a setup, and you would never. You would never see me get no credit card. Put no money. No, I already got to pay school loans. I already got to pay them back. I'm not getting no more credit. Nothing. Like, I'm not playing these games with the government. Like, a lot of us young people, we use too much money. We look at leftover money and we think it's free, and it's not. It should be saved for a rainy day. It should be saved for emergencies. That's the problem. That's why we can't afford nothing. That's why we can't afford assets, and we only can afford a car payment in a house and the bills that come with the house because we're not saving our money. We're not investing in anything. A car is not an asset. I don't know who is saying that on the internet, but that is not no. That is nothing. When you
She's spitting a little bit. She's definitely spitting a little bit in terms of we're spending our money on stuff that's not really important and we're not able to get ahead. And now I do agree that you should be investing in your future. And even her, I don't think she truly understands about investing and what's assets and liabilities like into a deep, deep sense, because money is a little difficult. You got to really put in work. You got to really do your research. You can't also take information from everybody. But I agree, a car is not an asset. It's not an asset. You lose money as soon as you take it off the lot. Now, I will say there is only one way it could be an asset, and that's what I'm telling you. There is more advanced levels into making money. It could be an asset if you buy a vehicle for your business. So if I buy a pickup truck, that's an asset because I can write it off on my taxes. So now I'm getting it for deducting towards my taxes, and then I'm using it to get more money for my business because it's going to serve a purpose. So that is one way that a vehicle can be an asset. And that's what I'm saying. There's levels to this money stuff, and I don't think she can really spit that game to you. That's why I'm giving it to you. And then she brought up a house. Can we be real? A house that you pay a 30-year mortgage and you're living in is not an asset. I don't care what nobody tells you. It is a huge liability. It might be the biggest liability that you have to your name. And for my house owners out there that never heard this and are experiencing exactly how difficult it is when you own a house, because you got to keep up with all the upkeep. Anything on that lawn, any grass that needs to be cut, any holes that get put through your wall, anytime your refrigerator messes up, your sink messes up, your water and all that, you have to deal with it. You have to put your own money up and you have to figure it out. We're not talking about even interest that you're paying on your house. The first 12 years of a 30-year mortgage, you're paying strictly interest. So where's the investment part of it? You're not making money for the first 12 years. You're just paying toward interest. We're not talking about any other fees that's contributed to the house. Like, that's what I'm saying. The mortgage, and also it's not your house if the bank still owns it. It's not yours. So you're just a glorified renter of the bank. But we don't really listen. Like I said, I want to dive deeper into these subjects. I want to start growing my content more, especially when I get over 1K, towards speaking directly to the people that's watching this, try to level you guys up and give y'all some of the knowledge that I have. But I'm going to be doing reaction videos at least to 1K because I don't have that much time to begin with, and I want to focus on growing the channel faster. And yeah, that's just my mindset. But I hope you take away some of the things I just told you now. I just explained a car situation. I just explained a house situation that you're not getting from a lot of different people.
when you have a car and it's new and you paid it off, it's still not an asset, honey. A house is an asset. Okay. But yeah, it's too much shopping going around with the millennials and the Gen Z. That's the problem with us. I'm literally broke. I don't
Hey, for the most part, she's spitting. And like she said, the shopping. My ladies, Lululemon don't need your bread all the time. You don't always need, that's what I'm saying. You don't always need a new hairstyle and this and that. Stop acting like you got it when you don't got it. Now, when you got it and you know how to manage it and you know how to keep it growing, do what you do. Do what you do. I'm not mad at you. And I truly believe too, you do have to spend money. I hate people that say that you shouldn't spend money, you shouldn't have fun with your money. I think there's a reasonable spending. So as long as you're always making money and really projecting your goals, if you got a little extra, if you put away a little bit extra to the side, do what you want with the little extra. Now, don't make that little extra a big extra and take away a lot of the money you make to spend on different things to have fun with. But it's always good to treat yourself. It's always good to reward yourself. And for example, case in point with me, I get a haircut every week. Every week I get a haircut. And people be like, why you always get a haircut? Because I work my butt off. I work 60 plus hours a week. So I want to at least look nice while I'm doing it. So that's the award I give to myself, one of the examples. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button if you're still watching this. Comment down below if you took anything out of this video or any of your opinions you have. And I'm going to catch you on the next one, man. Peace.